Okay, so as you can see from my survey, I have 16 responses, and they are from people that I've shared the link to this survey on Twitter, Facebook. I've emailed it to my family and stuff. So yeah, so it's a bunch of it's a mix between adults and teenagers, but it's mostly teenagers, my friends. So as you can see here, for the first question, it's what is your gender? Most of them were female, but also a lot of them were male. So to be honest, it looks quite balanced. There are more females, but it's not too much of a difference. So it's not gender biased. My magazine, it's not too much because it features both female artists and male artists, and the genre of indie folk isn't gender locked or stereotypically this gender in any way really. As you can see, for question 2, I asked what is your age. Most of them are 16, 17, 15, which tells me that my target audience is what I first aimed it to be, which was teenagers of that age range, which is what I wanted, so that's good. Question 3 is, would you rather a music magazine to be weekly or monthly? Most people put monthly, which I think also is what I wanted my magazine to be, because it's more of a high-end magazine. It isn't like a tabloid or anything, it's a quality magazine with it's very high quality, and I think that's why it needs to be monthly, which is good because that's what my audience clearly wants as well. Question 4 was, what social media site do you visit the most? It's a tie pretty much between Instagram and Twitter. Not many people use Facebook. I think that's a lot to do with the older generation using more Facebook, so a lot of the survey answers are from my age range, so that was Instagram and Twitter. So I think I should focus my magazine social media towards Twitter and Instagram, because that's where it's going to get the most publicity and the most fame. The question 5 was, if you were to read a magazine, what type of article would you most likely read? And the winner was an interview with the artist, which is what I ended up creating. So yeah, in second place was information about the artist. The second choice was information about the artist's music career. So I kind of included that within the interview, which I think worked effectively because it added like a broader range of what people look for in magazines. So the next question, question 6, was, would you prefer the featured artist in the magazine to have a similar style or completely different? And most people said a similar style, which is not surprising because people buy magazines looking for a certain style and they don't want to find loads of different styles that aren't related in any way. So I would agree with that, and that's what I tried to do in my magazine as well. Question 7 was just a general question to my survey takers about who they liked in the folk industry. A lot of people hadn't heard of many of these, but that's because the folk genre isn't the most well known. But yeah, the winner was a tie between Mumford & Sons and Birdie, which actually helps with my theme to do with my models and their backstories and everything, so I think that's inspired me a lot. And then question 8 was, which of these styles were more appealing to you in terms of magazine? So bright, vibrant and colourful, minimalistic, with one or two pastel colours, or busy with lots of images. People preferred the minimalistic view just because that's kind of what my target audience and teenagers like in a magazine, and it's more professional as well than if you have loads of different colours and it just looks too busy. Question 9 was, which one of these freebies would you prefer? Poster of the artist, a chance to win tickets, or a signed autograph of the artist. And most people wanted tickets, which was, I expected that because, well, who wouldn't want tickets instead of a poster? It's the price difference. So looking back on that question, I could have maybe made it a bit more equal in the rewards and the freebies. So yeah. And my last question, question 10, what type of artist would you like to see featured on the front cover? Successful and famous, upcoming rising star, or other? Most people put successful and famous, so that's a given, because people buy magazines to see they're featured, to see people that they know on there and that they want to find out more information about. So yeah.